easy, man. I know it's a big race, and it means a lot right here. Now it's time to shake the goldfish out of that water puddle. A home for the Michigan fans here, because that's what it's all about. I don't care. It's just like college football. You come up here, you're from Michigan, the fans want to see you win. As they go to the top lights, Garrett Bowen goes in. Can he run good now? Top fuel, nitro methane. Tick, tick, boom. Taylor comes into the left lane. So they're in. Lights are coming down. Drag race going out there, man. Bowen's got a whole shot, making a hard charge down to the 13-20. Young is gapping him at this point. Unbelievable run for the underdog in the right lane. Look at that thing, a flash of flame down there in the top end for the Fuelish Flyer. Man, I'm going to tell you what, that thing just ate itself up at about 1,000 foot, didn't it? You start losing a little oil in front of you and you can't see. That's when you just close your eyes and go, God, I love you. Just keep me going.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Since we're doing an average qualifying time, you got to make every run count. We do 2 rounds of qualifying mandatory, a 3rd round optional, and then we average the 2 best. So if you end up smoking the tires in 1 round, you're going to be outside looking in real quick. The Petersons put together a great race here. They're expecting over 15,000 people tomorrow night, and it just makes everybody try that much harder. We want to put a tight show together, no oil downs, and try to put representative passes down every single run.
Our confidence went through the roof after that. We, like you said, we haven't ran that much since 2019, and the car's potential is way more than what's capable right now. We got a lot of potential in it that we just got to harness it and make it go fast. It's there. Challenges we're having right now is we keep dropping cylinders and throughout low gear and stuff, and just not quite, we haven't figured out the load deal and the fuel ratio yet, but you know, it takes laps to figure that out, and hopefully we can make 6 of them this weekend to get more data on it.
There's nothing like that fire suit. It's just, it's so hot in that thing. You got to keep hydrated. Once you hop in the fire suit, you know, you sit in the car, you just sweat your ass off like you wouldn't believe, and you know, hopefully you make a good clean 6-second run or so, and you know, you can hop out of it. This is one of the best tracks around. You can throw any horsepower at this track, you can tune it any way and it'll take it. So if you can drive it, you can run it.
Here they go, Q1.
He can go quicker. When it cools off, that car will run a lot faster than that. I know he's going quicker than a 255.
Just ate itself up at about 1,000 foot, didn't it?
different type of adrenaline rush than flying F-16s and flying F-35s. I can't say I've ever been on fire in an F-35, and those jets certainly don't accelerate like these cars do. But you know, it gets the blood pumping just as much as one of these cars does as well. Right around 1,000 feet, a little after it, at least from the numbers, looks like around 1,200 feet. It just let go. So I don't know if the supercharger just let go. We're trying to figure that out right now. But big flash, it got real warm in there. It was like a campfire. Pulled the fire bottles, couldn't see anything. Glad we didn't hit the wall, or glad I didn't get in front of Timmy over there. So all that worked out. All the safety stuff was perfect. Boots and stuff are a little bit flamed up right now, and we got to test out the new fire suit. But overall, block is in one piece at least. We're gonna try to get it back together for tomorrow so we can get qualified in this show. But that was a big one and a warm one.
A 6.0291 at 223 miles per hour. Larry over there with a beautiful red machine, the hat out there, the Nitro methane, custom floaters, American metal craft, and on the right side, Chris O'Reilly. O'Reilly's got the zoomies ready. Oh, look at O'Reilly, man, what a lead. Well, there goes one cone. I think the old header blew that thing off the stand down there. But what a run, 6:19.
Track was excellent. I just steered it out of the groove and couldn't get it back, so I had to back out of it a little bit, clip it, and then I saw Larry coming, so I just aborted mission. So the mile an hour was way down, but the ET was a lot better than I expected it to be once I got the slip, so that was good for us. We'll have a better 2-run average here.
Right there, zoomies at night, Nitro methane, nostalgia dragsters. Jim Young lights the hides out of Salem, Wisconsin in the left lane. Jason Greenwood, the Northern Nationals, US 131. Get ready. Jim Young's in. Wow, look at Young. What a run. Whoa! And that one in the left lane got a little close to the center line from my viewpoint, but 573, 236 miles per hour. Have one more chance tomorrow, but man, you sure would like to do it on a Friday night. The air's a little cooler. Good run off lane. The Flames share the story down there. How about that? Or no, excuse me, 652, 201 miles per hour, with 545 at 1,000 foot. Had me like, wow, that's some record run stuff right there. What a run.
Yeah, the run was awesome. We definitely accomplished putting on a good show. The flames and the noise were pretty solid. As a Big Ten linebacker for the University of Minnesota, they're very comparable. You know, the focus is the same, the drive is the same. Playing football, you have to know all the plays, you got to know where everybody is, you got to see the whole field of view. And I think that's helped me tremendously driving this car, because stuff happens really quick out there, but you know, it's the same style of focus. You know, when, you know, whether it's the top fuel helmet to get in the car or the football helmet, you know, when that thing gets strapped on, it's game time.
Bowen and Cullinan out of Franklin Park, Illinois. The Irish car bomb in the right lane. And Bowen has problems. Man, it sounds tight down there for the Irish car bomb too. He goes down there 624 at 200 miles per hour.
Would have been better, but the safety system went off about 800 feet, which kills the motor, which killed the ET. I think it ran at 620. It probably would have been a 590 run. With the weather conditions this weekend being hot and so much water, I don't think we're going to improve much on the 590s. But last year we won Cordova. We ran 590 every pass, so I'm confident in a race car that's consistent.
missed it by 0.2 of a second. 72, and that was when he lifted. You seen it because he felt the tire was going to go away. He lifted a little bit and got back into it.
Yeah, you seem to have cracked the throttle a couple of times there. It seemed like,
No, that's exactly what we were shooting for, was between a 67 and a 73. The car performed exactly like we wanted to. We finally got some consistent clutch discs, so we're able to tune the car up exactly how we want it to run right now. The second run would have been about a 68, and I clicked it early just to save parts. We ended up cracking a crankshaft on that first round, and we had to change the motor in between rounds.
I was going out, I was in it for about 3 seconds, it started drifting right, so I tried to pedal it, and right when I pedaled it, I got a face full of fuel. I actually broke a fuel line. But yeah, you can feel it. Like as soon as I hit it, I could feel the tires come out from under it, and like I say, it took that hard left. So not what I was really shooting for yesterday.
He's got his finger in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the first round of elimination of the Nostalgia Nitro front engine dragsters right here at the Northern Nationals, right here in US 131, Martin, Michigan. You gotta love it. The sound of nitromethane coming through the Zoom pipes as they bring them to life. So in the top fuel of nitromethane coming to life, you can hear it as they pop their way to the starting line. Larry Gotcha, Jim Young, and I believe Young, the #1 qualifier as we start out this first round of eliminations, prepares for a battle with Gotcha. #1, Young, your #1 qualifier. I know he went 5.66. I don't remember in the second round. Check that out, 5.72.3 at over 241 miles per hour. 241. Yes, you're going to get a few bugs on your goggles at that speed, but it's all right. The grin can crack marble in all those guys. And down there at 5.96, 234 miles per hour in the right lane. All right, so the next two sound like they're coming to the pedal. How you look, you'll see the beautiful machine over there on the right side. That is going to be the Beatty Malloy machine. Beatty Malloy Racing. And Diamond Day Brown doing the driving.
Dean Adams and Gene Adams are kind of our, we look up to them guys. They're on the West Coast, and they're the leaders of the pack. And all we're trying to do is follow suit with them. And of course out here, keep up with Jimmy Young and the Extreme Top Fuel Group.
And I mean beautiful. Beatty machine and Malloy over there, the blue machine. That is a gorgeous car. You can see, we were talking last night with Jay. Jay was saying how you see the skin and the body that's built in that car. I asked him, make any difference? He goes, I don't think so, because some of the fast guys don't even have a body on them. Just all the chassis showing.
It's like gold laid lettering on the side.
Yeah, isn't that nice? That's a flashback too, huh?
You bet.
So they're in. Lights are coming down. There we go. Greenwood down there. Look at the clutch dust out of that machine in the left lane. Greenwood smokes his way down there to a victory at 6:07. How about 253 miles per hour for that car. What a run, though. And trying to get there in the sixes with him at 679. Diamond Dave Brown at 208 miles per hour. And you know what? It's time to get little wipers on your goggles. When you start losing a little oil in front of you and you can't see, that's where you just close your eyes and go, God, I love you. Just keep me going. So Tim Cullinan will be in the green machine on the right side, the 413 TFX power plant on front of this machine, taking on the 413 cubic inch machine of Taylor out of BOWEN, Illinois. So the Irish car bomb's coming up out of Franklin Park, Illinois. And if you guys, I grew up in Chicago, if you know anything about Franklin Park, Illinois, you know that there's some good fellas that made some good Italian bread back there in the day. So the green machine, now they ran in the sixes last night. At 6:11, close to the 5-second range. Can they find it? Look at that. They've got it set up on a good run, but look at the left lane. Taking this. The Irish car bomb just goes kaboom down there in the right lane. That thing looks like it lost a little few cylinders. How about 581 at 250 miles per hour? And I'm talking about Sean Bowen's machine out of Goodrich, Michigan. Can he stable a home for the Michigan fans here? Because that's what it's all about. I don't care. It's just like college football. You come up here, you're from Michigan, the fans want to see you win.
Here we go, Ohio versus Michigan.
Here we go, Gary. They're in. Bowen goes in. Can he run good now? Hey, it's got a whole shot. Look at the underdog. Unbelievable run for the underdog in the right lane. He was a shoe-in. He didn't qualify. They put him in because of some breakage. And there's the horseshoe, Mr. Ed. You take it to the bank right there. 596, 196 miles per hour. Hey, all those young kids down there with Sean Bowen. I'm telling you what, don't think for a minute you didn't make that happen.
1 mile an hour off my best, but good clean run. I finally got the clean one I was looking for all weekend.
Do you think you can tune it up?
I got to. I got Jimmy next round. We're gonna throw the kitchen sink at it.
First time we ever won a round of competition, I know Timmy races super hard, so I knew there was no lifting to save parts, none of that bullshit. If I didn't take him to the hole, he'd have come around me. So that was just, I got lucky, the car stayed in the groove, and I just wasn't lifting.
Could you feel it?
Oh yeah, when the clutch came in a little late, but it was definitely the ride, you know, it was great. And yeah, you know what? That was for my wife, Jimmy Young and Mike Kern. Jimmy and Kern hold my hand and don't let me melt too much of my shit. So, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Rocking down low. Dropped a couple cylinders before I shifted, and then the throttle cable come off about 1,000 foot, so things happen. Yeah, engine change, yeah. We got the needle bearing behind the cam bearing's gone, so we'll have to change it.
So they are ready, and Taylor and company already down there in the left lane. Crew chief looking at him. Say, come on, take it easy, man. I know it's a big race, and it means a lot right here. But Sean Bowman, there's that group of kids behind him and family members out of Goodrich, Michigan. BOWEN, Illinois in the left lane. Unique blue and gray paint scheme on that, the left lane car. As they go to the top lights, Gary, are you ready? Here we go. Look at it all through there. Oh, the tires again up and down. The tires look at the left lane. It's going to be Illinois. At 5.85 5 seconds at 238 miles per hour. And man, you saw Bowman. Did you see the thing bounce? It did like a wheelie and bounced the back end up. Got the tire to spin a little bit. Hooked, went down, did it again. And he only came up 633, 212. And there goes Ray Soto and Johnny Gage down there to check it out from Emergency 51. You can watch all the action on Nitro America on YouTube. There's the first burnout coming up on the right side for Greenwood. And there is Jim Young, the #1 qualifier. So there they go. Greenwood's team looking for the staging beam. Will pull their driver in ever so gently with that 12-inch slick on the back end. Yeah, they're all ready to go. Here they are. Last man in's going to be Young. Lights are down. We're going to drag race Young out there. Man, Young is gapping him at this point. How about that? 573, 234 miles per hour for Jim Young, the #1 qualifier. So Salem, Wisconsin, and Bowen, Illinois will shake it up for the trophy tonight here in the category of nostalgia front engine fuel cars.
Seem to have a real consistent car, 573 with a 566 in qualifying with another 573. We're thinking about maybe trying to set it up for bracket race in the final round and see who can outduel the Stripe. But no, just kidding. We're gonna give it a squeeze and see what we got. But everything's good over here.
Yeah, we've been staying on the program all day trying to make a 570 bracket car, been clicking it early, and we have not been breaking a lot of stuff, so just about going around. So now we're racing Mike Taylor, which is another car that I help out, so it's kind of fun. I've never raced him, and we'll be duking it out, see who wins.
Yep.
Break the front loaded, huh?
I'm too short.
Yeah,
break this motherfucker.
Need help? Lifting the car. Oh, Jesus. Get out front of the car.
Get out.
Get out.
Come on, baby, come on. Come on, I need you. Don't f me like this right now. The fucking pin ain't all the way through. It's one long pin and it missed this tab.
Put the block of one of them.
Huh? Yeah.
Is his safety on?
Yes, go down slow. Pay attention.
Slow down. Slow.
Oh, no problem.
Watch your hand.
Everybody watch yourself.
Alright, knock the floor off. Straight up. Straight up. Oh, there you go. Got it?
Yep.
We're going straight or back on it. You're good. Okay, spent 30 minutes in. Take the car off now?
Yeah. We're short-handed. We never really even pulled the heads off this thing in between rounds before. The Irish Car Bomb guys, Timmy Cullen, all those guys came over and helped us with it tremendously. They did most of it. And yeah, they just blow it down. And yeah, we're just gonna tow up there and do the best we can, you know. Or Jimmy's a monster with these cars. He's been a big help to me, and I'm still gonna try to beat him. Yeah, everybody's worked like slaves on this thing. I'm dumbfounded right now. It's like, whoa. I'm going in my first final with top fuel car and just madness.
So they're getting ready to start the nostalgia fuel cars. You can watch down there if you have a view to the fans out there. They put the starter in the front, spins the motor over. and brings it to life. So there they are, and they are brought to life. So that there started, and it is the final in nostalgia front engine fuel cars. Here we go. There's Jim Young in the left lane out of Salem, Wisconsin. Jim Young is a two-time March meet winner, 21 Hot Rod Reunion winner, and 2019 Northern Nationals winner. And then Mike Taylor, Berlin, Illinois. Mike Taylor, man, they sound good. These things are on pop right now. They are ready. Cars here this weekend. Young would like to put 2022 on his sheet for next year. Let's see if he does it. The Northern Nationals finalists right here. Front engine fuel dragsters ready to go. Taylor's now in. Young's in. Lights it out. Look at that race, man. Check it out. Young. Oh, and he was smoking, so Rooster tailing after the right lane. And down to the left side. 71 with a victory at 250 miles per hour.
That's fitting. Fitting, good finish to a weekend. That's all I can say. Nice, clean. Everybody had a bunch of good races, great drag races this weekend, so all good.
71. What's the mile an hour? 250. 50? Yeah.
That was an awesome race. I heard Mike over there the whole time. That thing's so stinking loud. I'm like, this is gonna be a drag race. And this thing just kept on pulling. We did exactly what we tried to do this weekend. The crew put the car together perfectly every single round, and the car was an absolute bracket car. We were running 570s all weekend. Can't thank Mike enough for coming out here and all the Extreme Top Fuel guys. Nelson Trucking Competition Products. You got Custom Floaters, who is our main sponsor. American Metalcraft builds the trophies. Tuco Industries, Baz, he's got powder coating company. He's been helping us out as well. And that's what it takes to do this these days. And we need a bunch of little sponsors to all chip in. It's just gotten out of control expensive. But there'll be a party in our pits tonight, and you never know, we might just be starting this thing up afterwards just to prove a point. Good job, no?
Jim, you gotta buy 7 foot of corn dog.
Yeah, 7 feet of corn dogs going in Joe, one way or another.
That Jim Young horsepower I always yap about, it got me good on that one. I didn't see him, and then I seen a lot of them. And right then and there, I'm like, stop it. It's gonna really hurt if you blow it up and lose. So I coasted through. I was just super happy to make it to the final. Our first time going rounds, much less make it to a final. And anytime you end up in a lane next to this guy, that says something about everybody involved in your program, because you're a badass to be next to him. So thanks everybody. We'll see you at the next big one.
Fight another day, man. Absolutely. Let's fight another day, Mike. Yours.
Everybody in? Oh, yeah. We do number two. Number 2?
These? All right. Let's all do a number 1.
Yeah.
Here.
Look at you.
What the hell kind of phone is that, Huey?
Hey, now, it's like me. I'm old.
Does the film come out the bottom?
Those are cool in a jet truck. Oh! Oh, it's over. Yeah, that's it.
Let's go!